Hello all you hunters and gatherers, good morning. I'm working on a quick project and I got my granddaughter in my hands. I got to trade her off to Joy here in a little bit. How many of you burn wood? And how many of you have used different kinds of fire starters? That's what I'm working on today. My mom had some fire starters that were made with like wood chips. And I just kind of Googled real quick. Everybody uses those, wax melters and things like that. So I did a look, and there were people making their own fire starters, and they were using like paraffin wax and stuff like that. But I decided that I would use people's wax that they had in their wax melters for the scent. We have a friend that sells that Scentsy stuff, and my wife has an addiction. It's a problem, and she needs a 12-step program. But the first step is admitting you have a problem, and she hasn't admitted it yet. So the good thing about it is that we have a plethora, an absorbent amount, I don't know if that's right, of wax that's left over when the scent is pretty much gone. And I said, quit pouring that stuff out. Let's save it. So I'll show you. So here you go. This is what we've got. Cardboard egg cartons. That's what you want. Look at this. Is all these wax pieces that she said don't smell anymore. These are like vanilla and lemon. So that's that. And then I got me a little bucket and a plastic spoon. And last thing is a mess by the back door. I got some wood chips. I just grabbed this because it was easier, but if you have a table saw or if you've been cutting a lot of firewood and stuff like that, you can go with that. So you take this wax, and what I'm doing is a double melter over here. And you can see I've got different. This is like, I don't know. What kind would you say this is?
Those?
Yeah, they're like baked goods smells.
Pumpkin and cider milk.
Oh yeah, we got it. So
Cinnamon roll.
see, we've got this pan or this pot inside another pot. This other pot has water in it. It's boiling or trying to boil, and this pot has the wax in it. And this I also have used for melting beeswax, which I do have some over here. So here is some beeswax that I just took out of that pot. It has the propolis on the back and some dead bee stuff or whatever, and then it's a nice clean wax. I gotta melt that again and clean that off some more, but that's what I was using the double boiler for the last time that I used it. So once this gets all melted, what I'm gonna do is, oh no, Minnow. I'm gonna call her Minnow. And I don't know if anybody else is okay with it, but that's what I'm going to call her. She said, Minnow. It's cute. So I'm going to take and I'm going to fill this up with wood chips. And then I'm going to pour that into the wood chips and mix it until you have something that looks like no-bake cookies. Maybe a little drier than no-bake cookies. And then we'll take that spoon and we're going to fill each of these cups individually so that it will make little individual fire starters. I have the wax melted. I have wood chips in the gallon jugs. And Winnie, stop whining. As I said, she's a shop dog and she's a whiner. Stop. Wood chips in the gallon buckets. Just trying to make sure all of the wood chips get wet. There's not too much of a soup in the bottom. And it's getting pretty close. I might need a little bit more wood chips in this one, but let's see. So it's pretty much well mixed in. There's still a little bit of extra on the bottom, but I'm going to start putting this into the containers. Just going to fill it right in here. And as it hardens, as it cools down, that wax will harden and it's going to hold itself together. And I'm just going to keep going across these egg cartons, and I'll show you what it looks like when they're all full and all done. We noticed that these wood chips are a little bit bigger than they should be. It's leaving too many air pockets between. If you have wood shavings from your chainsaw and from your table saw and you mix those together, you can compact this a lot better and make a little bit better of a ball. We did take the bottom of this and just shove it in there to try to compact them a little bit better. They feel like they're going to break apart a little bit. I'm melting a little bit of beeswax, and we're just going to get it to where it's almost ready to harden and just do a drizzle on top of them to try to glue it together a little bit better. But I think these are going to work not as well as if it was different wood chips, but it'll work for what we need it for. Really, it's just something to give a little help on building your fire, plus it has a little nice smell to it. So these are all going to my mom and up at the cabin, and maybe my nephew, and maybe we'll try a couple of them out. But our fire doesn't go out very often from now until spring, so hopefully we won't have to use too many. Anyway, if you have extra wax sitting around and some wood chips, you can make yourself some fire starters and or gift them out. That's one way to get rid of all your sawdust. All right. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Are you in this show, babe? Thanks for watching, and hopefully this is a cool tip for you guys and you'll be able to use it. Let us know down in the comments below if you've ever done something like this before, or if you have better ideas. We'll welcome them. And like, share, subscribe if you would, and like I said, leave a comment. The baby says it's time to be done videoing. All right, hey, we love you. God loves you, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. All right, I'm gonna try out our Firestarter on the old potbelly stove here up at the hunt camp. And rip one of these off. All right, we got one. I got a piece of wood down in there. I'm gonna set this right on top of it. All right, I set it on there. Now I'm gonna put some kindling on it. Oh. It's all tipping over on me. All right. And a lighter. Let's just see what it does. Oops. Not even filming it. There we go. Yeah. Looking good. It even smells nice. Minnow, 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 minnow. Minnow, 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 minnow. Oh, they're up here.